Hey, what's up everybody? Prospector here with Watcher Realms. Today we're going to be checking out an Arbiter Watcher faction healer, and man can she heal. Her name is Eunomia. But anyways, without further ado, let's dig in. Alright, Eunomia. So let's go ahead over to the attributes. First off, I would say she's a Watcher and an Arbiter faction healer, which is pretty strong. We have Leia here, who's going to be able to offer faction team members damage and healing bonus by 50%. This is going to last for 20 seconds, going to be periodic, so it's just a chance of it happening. And the more allies that are on the field from that faction, the more often it's going to happen. So if you're going to be running Eunomia and you're going to want to maximize her healing time, so you're going to be running Eunomia and you want to maximize her healing, you're going to want to run her with Leia. But we also have Ingrid, who does the exact same thing. So it's really nice to see that she has faction lords for the Watcher faction that is going to increase her healing even more. She is a very strong healer. Now on to the basic attributes. Let's take a look at them. HP is 11,746, not bad. Attack is 5493. She's an attack-based healer, so this is a decent attack as well. Defense is 888. She's going to be a little bit squishy. Magic resistance is 2187. Cost is 18. Block is 1. Doesn't really matter. Redeployment time is 60. Attack interval is 2.5. That's pretty typical. Attack speed is 100. Crit rate, crit damage doesn't really matter. Healing effect is at 0. Rage regen is 0. Rage on auto is 15, basic attack is 9, and when attacked is 6. Now on to the promotions. Promotion level 1, she unlocks Holy Illumination. Promotion level 2, she unlocks an increased skill range. Promotion level 3, she gets Seraphic Echo. Promotion level 4 is stats. Promotion level 5 is the talent enhanced. And promotion level 6 is more stats. Don't underestimate stats. On to the skills. The talent is each healing will bounce 2 extra times, with each bounce granting attack-based healing to an ally with a 35% healing multiplier. Now on to the basic attack. Grants attack-based healing to one ally in range. Skilling this up will give her an extra 20% healing. Now on to the first passive, Holy Illumination. This is going to happen automatically. It dispels all debuffs from 3 allies in range every 30 seconds. This is very powerful for a lot of things in the game. Looking at chapter 15, you're looking at Guild Boss 2 as far as getting rid of the poisons. She's not going to be able to be your solo dispel hero for Guild Boss 2, but she can definitely supplement and help out. On to the next passive, Seraphic Echo. During the effect of Holy Light, Euphony. Now on to the second passive, Seraphic Echo. During the effect of Holy Light Euphony, the healing multiplier of the bounced healing plus 60%. Holy Light Euphony is the name of her ultimate, so when she has her ultimate going, she's going to have an increased healing multiplier. Alright, she does also have an arena cost reduces the hero's cost in arena by 5. On to the ultimate, Holy Light Euphony. It has a cost of 700, it lasts for 30 seconds, and she starts out with 0 rage. But she does have a very cool thing about her ultimate, and we'll go over that in just a moment. When activated, increases attack speed by 100 and grants attack speed increase of plus 100 to all allies in range, lasting for 30 seconds. This effect becomes permanent after the skill's second activation. So when she does it after the second time, it just stays going. You don't have to worry about it, and it does it on its own. So very cool. On to the awakenings. Awaken level 1. During the effect of Holy Light Euphony, healing will bounce 1 more time. Awaken level 2 is an extra 8 healing effect. Awaken level 3 is the bounce healing has a 10% chance to dispel all debuffs from allies. 10% doesn't seem like a lot, but she's going really fast, healing really fast. She's definitely going to be doing a good job doing some dispels. Like I said before, she's probably not going to be able to be your most reliable dispel for Guild Boss 2, but she's definitely going to help out a ton. Awaken level 4, Rage Regen Auto plus 1. Awaken level 5 is after casting Holy Illumination, increases base healing by 50% for 10 seconds. That's a lot of healing, a 50% extra increase in healing. This girl can heal. She is a heck of a healer. Alright, so now on to the suggested gear. She's going to be doing a lot of healing. You're going to want to build her pretty much the same way you would build yourself an Eloin. You want to have a good amount of rage to get that going. You could probably drop the rage bonus on the ring, so that is why I have an HP bonus here to help her with a little extra survivability, which brings her to right around 30k HP. Alright, so on to the bangle. Attack bonus, attack speed, rage regen, HP bonus, and healing effect. The rage regen is there because really what else are you going to put there? You already have attack speed, you have some HP for survivability, you have your healing effect. This is going to be ideal. Onto the amulet, of course. Attack speed, 220 for the main stat. This is very important. You want her to be extremely fast. So attack bonus for the substats, rage regen, healing effect. I want to say attack bonus and healing effect are going to be more important than rage regen. So rage regen would probably be the third stat priority. On to the ring is HP bonus. You want to be looking for attack speed in all of your substats if it's not your main stat. Attack speed, rage regen, attack bonus, healing effect would be even more ideal right here. Invigoration is what I would suggest on the right side. Wings of Grace would be another good option if you are at that level, but I would start out with Invigoration. If you don't have an Invigoration, you still want to shoot for the same stats as I'm showing you here. On the left side, you want to shoot for Salvation, attack speed, rage regen, healing effect, and attack bonus. This is going to require Ancients to get this same stats on the breastplate, but that is what you want to shoot for. Attack speed, rage regen, healing effect, and attack bonus. If you're having a little bit of a struggle with your HP on your Eunomia, go ahead and swap out one of the attack bonuses here for HP bonus if you have it. And some other good budget options for gear sets on the right side is probably only going to end up being Asclepius. Asclepius is a really nice set. It offers max HP plus 10% and a little extra healing effect, but it doesn't have the extra attack bonus to her and one of her allies. So Wings of Grace is going to be number 1, Invigoration is going to be number 2. I would say that Asclepius is going to be the pretty much one and only suggested number 3. After that, I mean, I guess you could go with a Mana Spring or just do a broken set and you get your stats. Stats are always priority over sets, especially when it comes to healer. It's a little less important. On the left side, for cheaper, more budget options, you're going to be looking at a Whirlwind set is going to be your good budget option. After that, way down here, I guess you could go with something like a Life Giver or something like that if you're really early game. But in the end, Salvation is really good, but Light's Grace could take you even further because it adds a little bit of rage regen on top of it. Although, like I said before, you don't really need the rage on Eunomia. Once she gets that ultimate going the second time, it's going to stay on there permanently. Now, a little bit about the artifact. There isn't a lot of good options, so I'm suggesting to go with a Euphoric Orb. It increases the attack speed of all heroes in range by 30 every 60 seconds, and it lasting for 40 seconds. So basically, she's not going to be giving this attack speed boost for 20 seconds out of every minute, which it's a pretty good return on a Euphoric Orb. It doesn't really help with anything else, but she is a support unit at heart. She's going to be doing mostly healing and mostly buffing her allies, and then removing some debuffs from time to time off of her allies. The other option would be like a Golden Scarab, but I wouldn't think that would be a really good one. Taya's Balm is a decent one as well. If you're going into the Healer Codex, putting a Taya's Balm on her could be really ideal. It increases the healing multiplier by 50% when healing a hero with less than 40% HP. So if anybody drops below 40% and she pops out a heal, she's getting an extra 50% healing multiplier, which is insane because her healing multiplier is already extremely high. Now, I wanted to show just how good her heals are. I'm going to sample that in Artifact Material Raid, and we'll do that by putting down a Broke here and letting him take some damage, and we'll show just about how much healing she's actually doing on stage 18. All right, here we are. We have Broke here in the mix already. Let's go ahead and get our Eunomia in there. I'm going to put her without a Lord for now. I'll put a Lord back in there and we'll run the test again just to see how big her heals are. Put this in kind of perspective. This is just a single target heal. She does some bouncing, and I'll show a little bit of that too as well. All right, so we're going to put down Broke here, praying that he has some gear on. Put down our Eunomia. Put it in 2x. He's going to start taking damage. He is under a lord, so he's got that little bit of a shield. You just got to give it a second. 27k heal. 27.5. To put that in perspective, with this exact same gear, because this is the exact same build that Elwyn would use, typically, well, she's going a lot faster now. You see that attack speed increase coming. Here's another one. Yeah, she does a great job of healing there. She does have, man, that's just some crazy healing. I'm surprised in that. Let's put down another unit here and see how this bounces, if we can get it to bounce. You see how it's bouncing back and forth here? Oh, like kind of too strong. Let's use a Solde. She's gonna get a little shield, but she'll take some damage anyways. You can see how the heal is bouncing over her. I put Kagiri here. See how the heals are bouncing back and forth. If these guys get debuffs, these guys have to take damage first, so then the bounce will heal. So as you guys get debuffs, that little bounce at a certain awakening is going to make it so she removes their debuffs, which is extremely useful. Let's go ahead and put her under a lord, under Leia, and let's see how much that increases her actual healing. She was at 27.5k heals as she was, which, like I said, is very strong. Now, she is considered a single target healer, but at the same time, she's bounce healing all the time and offering a lot of support. It's kind of like Nisande on Overdrive, to be honest with you. Alright, so let's go back in there. Let's get rid of Rygar. Let's go over to the Watcher faction, find ourselves a Leia. Now let's check out her Lord ability here. Increases team faction members' basic attributes by 15%, so she's going to get a boost from that already. The 15% stats is going to make a huge difference with her. Periodically increases faction team members' damage and healing bonus by 50% for 20 seconds. The more faction allies there are on the team, the more frequently it takes effect. So we'll stack the team with a bunch of Watcher faction heroes, which it kind of already is. Let's find another one. Here we go, put Sun Wukong in there. And we will see just how often that takes effect and see that what that 50% increased healing multiplier is actually going to do, plus those stats. You can really pump out some healing with Eunomia, so if you're taking a lot of damage, she's the girl that you want to go with. Okay, so let's go ahead and put down Broke here. Let's stick down Eunomia. I will put some units over here. See if we can get him to take some damage. Alright, so she's already up by 10k. She's at 37.529. I don't know if that's with the buff or not. She has the attack speed increase of plus 30. I think that's coming from the artifact. And she has a plus 10% attack coming from invigoration. But that is some huge, huge healing. Most heroes will be at full health in one heal. So I think it goes to 29. So she must have had her, yeah, she had her ult going there. Not her ult, but her increased healing multiplier going on herself at the time. So 29, 29. Here comes her ult. This is going to... So now it's just bouncing, 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 bouncing until they're full health. Man, it's crazy. Now we're waiting for that buff from Leia again, if we can get it to happen. There it is. Yep, it goes to 29. We went from 27 up to 29, just from the basic attributes. And then it goes all the way up to 37.7 with the Leia boost. So increased healing is insane from Leia. Ingrid's going to do the same thing if she's the Lord. Guys, I think that's pretty much about it. I think maybe I can show her going into that form, just not stop. We'll just see if we can do that quick. I think I could do it with the same team. She has to activate her ultimate twice. You can see it seems to take a long time for that ult to get going. Let us see if we can hold these guys back long enough to make that happen. There goes the second ult, and you can see the meter is not dropping anymore. So everybody here should have the attack speed plus 100 permanently. So it's very, very nice, guys. It's very nice. All right, so I think we showcased enough with Eunomia. Very powerful healer. I would say that if you were having issues keeping any or your allies alive anywhere, particularly with that nice range, I think maybe you know, Artifact Material Raid would be a good place to consider putting her, or Guild Boss 2 to help with the dispels. Chapter 15, the campaign boss. There's a lot of that frostbite going on, and you need to get dispels going like crazy. She could help a ton there as well. But anyways, guys, I think that's it for today's video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out the Discord. There's hero guides, stage guides, price guides, tier guides, everything's all in there. Eunomia is an amazing, amazing healer, but she just has some kind of niche abilities added into her kit. But if you're looking for a great healer, Eunomia is up there. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep digging.